Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to visit Gorakhpur today. He will be inaugurating projects that are worth over 10,000 crore in eastern Uttar Pradesh. The Chief Minister has also spoken about these infrastructure projects that are being built in eastern Uttar Pradesh. There is going to be a fertilizer factory that's worth about 8,000 crore rupees that's being built there, and of course there is an AIIMS that has been built at a cost of about over 1,000 crore rupees. There's also going to be a high-tech lab of the Regional Medical Research Center, the ICMR in Gorakhpur. The Prime Minister, of course, will be laying the foundation stone of AIIMS in Gorakhpur, and this is largely the fact that there is also going to be a research lab that will be inaugurated is seen largely as a boost to the healthcare sector. Let's go across to Shivani, who's reporting on this. Shivani, give us more details of the Prime Minister's push for infrastructure in eastern Uttar Pradesh specifically.
Nupur, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in eastern Uttar Pradesh, he'll be inaugurating 3 major projects in Gorakhpur. One is the AIIMS Gorakhpur, that is a 750-bed hospital, a specialty hospital with the colleges, the research college for the army, for the medical students. And then another thing is the fertilizer unit that was much required in the eastern Uttar Pradesh. This happens to be the worth 8,600 crore of rupees. This was shut for nearly 3 decades, and it has a capacity of producing 12.7 lakh metric ton of urea each year. So this will fulfill the demand of the farmers in this particular region in the eastern Uttar Pradesh. And third happens to be the lab, the research lab of the ICMR, that will also be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he is in Gorakhpur today. So if we see in his last visit also, when he inaugurated the Purvanchal Expressway in the eastern Uttar Pradesh in Sultanpur, so the focus of the government has remained on improvising the development and the infrastructure, especially in the eastern belt of Uttar Pradesh, that remained undeveloped through several decades. And if we look upon the need of the AIIMS, that was a dire need of such kind of a specialty hospital in Gorakhpur that would not only help the eastern belt of UP but also adjoining districts of Bihar, because in that area the medical facilities were not that up to the mark, and people from that belt had to come to either Lucknow or to Delhi for this kind of medical treatment. So now when this hospital will be inaugurated, this will help the people in eastern Uttar Pradesh, especially around Gorakhpur, for medical help. And if we talk about the total amount, all these 3 projects are nearing up to 10,000 crores of rupees. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi had laid the foundation stone in 2016, in fact. So in last 5 years, the work was going on, and now it's time for him to dedicate these facilities to the people of eastern Uttar Pradesh.
All right, Shivani, of course, bringing us details of that. Shivani, it does, of course, come at the back of, the elections that are scheduled for Uttar Pradesh next year.
Yes, we know that Uttar Pradesh is going to polls next year, and whatever is happening is being perceived in terms of these elections that are coming in. And a lot of infrastructure development projects that had initiated 4 or 5 years back are now under completion, and they are now being dedicated to the people of UP. So it's quite obvious to see all these inaugurations being done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in terms of the preparation of BJP for the polls in Uttar Pradesh that would be coming up next year.
All right, Shivani Sharma reporting from New Delhi on this. Thank you.